Good afternoon, Seth. I hope you're having a good day. I'm going to be working with you some more on your Kumon Pre Algebra book. We have been working with integers, also known as negative and positive numbers. Today we're going to be working on page 143. So if you're already there, I'm going to work on page numbers 1 through 10 with you, and then I would like you to try to do 11 through 20 on your own. Okay, so let's look at number 1. 8 divided by negative 1/2. Okay, the first thing we want to think through is when we're dividing by a fraction, what are we really doing? Right, we're multiplying by the reciprocal, so we're going to flip it. 8 times negative 2 wholes. Now, we have a positive times a negative. The signs are different, so 8 times negative 2 is negative 16 over 1, or negative 16. Negative 16 is our answer. Do you have a question, Giovanni? What? I'll get popcorn in a little bit after your Zoom meeting. Sorry, Giovanni wants some popcorn. Okay, our next equation is negative 9 divided by 3/4. Okay, once again, fraction division means fraction multiplication by the reciprocal. Negative 9 times 4, oh, put your shoes on, Giovanni. Shoes. Times 4 over 3. Okay, now we have negatives, so keep that in mind. That means our answer is going to be negative because the signs are different. But 3 can go into both of these numbers. Negative 3 times positive 4 is negative 12 over 1. My answer is negative 12. Okay, moving on to number 3. Negative 1/6 divided by negative 1/2. So I'm thinking right now in my mindset there's 2 negatives. My answer is going to be positive. But can I solve it like this? No. I've got to flip it. Negative 1/6 times negative 2/2. And I can see, I think we're going to have positive 1/3. Keep working through these. Number 4, 2/3 divided by negative 4/15. Okay, write it as a reciprocal. 2/3 times negative 15/4. Now we got some cross canceling, but before we do that, I'm going to see that the answer is going to be negative because I have positive times negative. Negative something. 1, 2, 1, 5. I see negative 5/2, but negative 5/2 is equal to 2, negative 2 and 1/2. Okay, number 5. Negative 4/9 divided by 6/5. Yes, Giovanni?
When you use my iPad, it stays on the same one.
I don't understand what that means.
It stays on the same number.
Okay. Negative 4/9 times 5/6. Okay. And 2 goes into both 4 and I'm left with negative 10/27. Sorry, Seth. Giovanni is being really disruptive of our lesson today. Okay, number 6. Negative 1 2/3 divided by negative 1/6. Okay, We got some other issues. We got lots of things to work out. First, I need to turn this into an improper fraction, and then multiplication and reciprocal. So 1 times 3 is 3 plus 2, negative 5/3 times negative 6/1. And when I'm looking at this one, negative times a negative is a what, Seth? It's positive. I do have some cross canceling I can do. Okay. Negative 5 times negative 2 is positive 10/1, or 10. Okay, number 7, 5/8 divided by negative 2 1/2. Okay, make my 2 1/2 an improper fraction, divided by negative 5/2. Okay, flip my reciprocal, 5/8 times negative 2/5. I am left with negative 1/4. Okay, number 8. Negative 3 1/3 divided by 2/9. Okay, we need to turn this into an improper fraction, multiplication and reciprocal. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Negative 10/3 times 9/2. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause. That's the nice thing about a video. Okay, there's cross canceling. I'm left with negative 15 wholes, or just negative 15. Okay, we're going to do 2 more together, Seth, and then I'm going to ask you to try to do the rest on your own. It's a lot of work today, but I think you can handle it. Negative 4 1/2 divided by negative 2 2/2. Okay, I need to turn these into improper fractions. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Negative 9/2 times 2 plus 5 is 10, times 2 is 12. Plus 2 is 12. Negative 12/5. Oh, yep, negative 12/5. Oh, sorry, that was still division. And now we flip it. Negative 9/2 times negative 5/12. I can do cross canceling here. 3 goes into 9 3 times, 4 times. 3 times 5 is 15. It's positive because it's a negative times a negative. 2 times 4 is 12. 15/12, which equals 1 3/12, or 1 1/4. Okay, we're going to do one more together. The final one is number 10. Negative 2 1/4 divided by 4 1/2. So if we flip that, we have negative 2 1/4. Well, we're not going to flip it yet. We're going to make it into improper fractions, right? 2 times 4 is 8 9/4. Negative 9/4 divided by 9/2. But I need to flip it. Negative 9/4 times 2/2. So I have a negative times a negative. Huh?
People's work is blowing
Okay,
away.
I'll deal with it in a second. I'm in the middle of a lesson. Negative 9/4 times 2/9 is, sorry, -1/2. Okay, Seth.